Hey, what's up guys, BX Cobra X here, and welcome to 2010 FIFA World Cup, my brand new series where basically I make lots of different combinations of different World Cups that are probably weird, some might not be weird, you don't know. But this episode is going to be the 1.5 star teams. It's only 1.5 star teams in this, but we start with Andorra, whose biggest win is 2-0. So yeah, that probably what shows about him. Then we got Armenia, who's actually beat Slovakia and Denmark, surprisingly. Denmark over this year. Azerbaijan, I don't really know much about other than the European. Fourth team is Botswana. All I know is that they are African, really. And we have another African team. We have Burundi, who's a half-star team. Yeah, there was actually surprisingly no South American teams. Well, not surprisingly to be honest, but we've got Chad there. I like the names, so that's why I put them in. No South American teams who have got 1.5 stars. Then we've got Comoros. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not sure. Then we've got Afghanistan. There's a lot of Asian 1.5 star teams. I say 1.5 star. I mean 1 or 1/2 star. Then we've got Bangladesh there. Now we've got an Oceania team. We've got American Samoa. There's nearly every single Oceania team is 1 or 1/2 star. Then we've got Cook Islands, another Oceania team. And then next we have, it's an Asian team. Right, that's my fault for doing that while recording. We have Tahiti, there we go. They were recently in the, what do you call it? Confederations Cup, where they did pretty crap, but yep, I liked them. So Solomon Islands next, another Oceania team, obviously. Then we've another Oceania team, Samoa, not American Samoa. Oh, I forgot to mention about American Samoa. They were lost like 32-0 to Australia, didn't they? Then next we have Timor-Leste. Timor-Leste, very underrated, should be 5 stars, the best country in the world. And then we have another Asian team, Thailand, whose flag I like for some reason. And we have yet another Asian team this time. Not this time, but like all the other times. We have Tajikistan. I can't say that. I know what it is, but I can't say it. Right. Yeah. We have Sri Lanka next. A team that's Sri Lanka-ish. I don't really know much about them. Next, we have a very interesting European team called San Marino. I don't know if you've heard of them. You probably have. Their biggest win is 1-0, and they've only ever won once, which is very interesting. Andy Silva, good player, plays for them. Not really. Now we have Pakistan, another Asian team. Afghanistan versus Pakistan is apparently a rivalry according to this game. I'm not sure though. Next we have Nepal. I only like them because of their weird flag. Yep. And next we have CCM's home country. We have Malaysia, who I want your opinion, CCM. Are they very underrated? 1.5 star. You probably won't like that. Anyway, we next is yet another Asian team. Not surprisingly, with I think it's Macau or something. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Next we have our first CONCACAF team. Finally, if it's even pronounced like that, Antigua and Barb. I don't even know how to pronounce that right, so I'm sorry with these bad pronunciations. Next we have another CONCACAF game, British Virgin Islands, who I believe is owned. I know Richard Branson's got something to do with that, I'm not even sure. CONCACAF, another CONCACAF, we've got the US Virgin Islands, just in case them two get in the same group, that'd be quite funny. Next we have yet another CONCACAF team with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Pretty good country, better than St. Kitts and Nevis. We have another CONCACAF team, St. Kitts and Nevis, as I just mentioned. Yeah, I don't really know much about these CONCACAF teams to be honest. And next we've got Haiti. When it comes up, when I just said that early by accident because I'm doing post commentary for the first time I'm doing post commentary. Please rate it, please, because I want to get better at this. But anyway, we have someone from Metropolitan Police plays for Guyana. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But yeah, Howard Newton, Metropolitan Police plays for them. Pretty, he's a good player. I bought him for Blackburn on my football manager because I felt like it. Then we got Cuba there. And finally, we got an African team. We didn't really have any European teams much. No South American teams at all. Yeah, there's no bad South American teams really. Then we are finally with Seychelles. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And for this, for today's, not really, but yeah, for for today's what you might call it, World Cup, we're going to be playing Malaysia. So CCM, hopefully good. I quickly skipped through this because I didn't want it to last too long. But here's the draw quickly. Guyana, who are hosting the World Cup apparently. Yeah, I basically skipped through this quite quickly because I didn't want it to last too long. As you can notice, like I keep clicking the draw next button. But anyway, we're mostly interested in Malaysia, where they come in the groups. Okay, so we've got Seychelles, Comoros, Cook Islands in that group, Solomon Islands, Malaysia. We were joining Group E with Cuba and Sri Lanka. So I wonder who we're going to get last. We've got the Rich Virgin Islands, Andorra, and in our group we have American Samoa. So that should be an easy win. San Marino drawn in Group F. They're probably quite interesting. And if you want to pause the video and look at these groups in more detail and probably analyse them, I don't know, if you want to make some predictions or something. And just look at these. Scrolling down, just look at these stars. Look how many stars there are. Oh my god, it's hilarious, even though it's not, because those teams probably quite badly offended. Hey, what's up, guys? Alright, guys, so we're just jumping into our first match here, which is Cuba versus Malaysia. You see, just look at the atmosphere. I found this game was very good with the atmosphere of the World Cup and stuff. Just look at that. It's like, you know, it's only Cuba versus Malaysia, but look at that. Look how many fans have turned up. But anyway, I decided I was going to try and get an early goal, and we see Abdul Razak. There's a nice assist to Mahad Saleh to put away an amazing goal. That was a pretty good goal there, Mahad Saleh. You'll find out that these two are actually a very good pair together. And that was pretty good to say it was only a one-star team. For the first half, it finished 1-0 there. I wasn't expecting more goals. But here, Mahab Saleh here, passes across to Abdul Razak, who scores an amazing finish. This team has surprised me to being a one-star team. They were very good at positioning and stuff. Yeah, that was just like pretty good goal there. So then I wasn't stopping there. Abdul Razak shot again and he scored. That's his second goal of the World Cup now. But all in their opening match, they made it 3-0 to Malaysia. 80th minute, 3 minutes in real life time after that. In FIFA time, like 5 seconds. But anyway, the match finished 3-0. Okay, so we're now at our second match against Sri Lanka. As you can see here, Abdul Razak skills and 2 players there to get through him. And shoots and scores yet again. Amazing striker, Abdul Razak. Pretty good. I'm not sure what he's like in real life. Hopefully he's as good as he is on this game. That was a pretty good goal. If he had the crowd on this game, it's just so good. It's actually better than FIFA 13 crowd. FIFA 13 crowd doesn't sound that good when you cheer. And you can see an amazing through ball there to Abdul Razak. I didn't see who that was there, but Abdul Razak, with the cheeky chip there, puts it over the keeper. I'm not sure who the Sri Lankan keeper was, but he makes it 2-0, 66-minute goal. It's just so good. He's so good. This Malaysian team has really surprised me, to say the 1-star. They're pretty good. Pretty good team. And with this game finished to 2-0 to Malaysia against Sri Lanka, obviously, is what he said. So yeah. This now means that we're through to the round of 16 already, so I'm going to skip the American Samoa match, which is our next match. Okay, guys, so our round of 16 game, is against Burundi, African team. Not sure what group they came out of, I can't remember, but anyway, here's a straight kick. We nearly got the opportunity to score straight after the kick-off. A bad pass back there, pass to Abdul Razak the Beast, who unfortunately missed right there. You can see, missed the net. But anyway, it ended a goalless first half. But I was like, no, we're definitely not going to think. But look at this stupid mistake by my keeper here on the 84th minute, allowing Burundi to score. I thought it was all over. I thought that was it. Naya Mania scored that goal for him. But then Mahad Saleh passed along to Mahayudin, I think it says, who scores on the 86th minute, which I think 88th minute, sorry. Pretty lucky goal there. I think I was having a lucky day. But anyway, we conceded a stupid penalty on the 100 and something minute in extra time, which I thought it was all over then. Stepped up to the spot, but he missed. Luckily, he hit the post. And then we went straight to penalties here. Yeah, so our first penalty was by Nahamana, I think that says, who scored the first penalty for them. Next penalty was taken by the guy who scored the saving goal, but he unfortunately missed our first penalty. Then we had Habaragira for Burundi, who we managed to save that penalty there, I think. I didn't really see it, but we had Mahad Saleh, the beast, obviously scoring that goal, the best at assisting. Next we had something that I can't read for Burundi. Oh, my keeper should have saved that, to be honest, but fortunately he didn't. Next we had Zaino, who put it away pretty goodly there. Yep, and next we had another name that I can't read for Burundi, who was saved by my keeper. Next we had Abdul Razak the Beast, who actually did an awful penalty there. Next we had someone who else I can't read as well, missing for Burundi. Next we had Kaliapan for Malaysia, awful penalty. That was an opportunity to win there, but just to tell you. Next we had Nika something, who's also got saved there easily. And yet again, we missed the opportunity to win there with another player who I didn't read there. And then Burundi ended up scoring, so it basically went to normal penalties again. We were basically drawing, and oh no, that was a surviving penalty, I do believe that was. We've got Papi now, I think that says, for Burundi scoring. I didn't think he was actually going to score there. Next we had someone who I can't read. We're basically in the stages where you have to score to keep yourself in. Nahato here for Burundi, taking an easy penalty, which my keeper should have probably saved that. And then we got May something I can't read again, scoring that penalty there to keep us in the World Cup. Then we had Nikas something scoring, and then we had our keeper Syed Hussein or something like that, whose penalty was saved, which won the match for Burundi, which means we were out of the World Cup, unfortunately. I was pretty mad about that. I didn't want to be out of the World Cup. But anyway, let's have a look at what happened. Cook Islands beating Vincent and the Grady. Thailand, I went too fast there. Thailand, Cook Islands, Cuba, Haiti. Burundi did actually end up beating Bangladesh to get through to the semi-final. Haiti and British Virgin Islands getting through to the final. The British Virgin Islands beating Burundi 1-0. Well done by them. And Haiti winning on penalties against British Virgin Islands. So yeah, that's basically what happened in the World Cup. But anyway, it's been BX Cobra X here, playing 2010 FIFA World Cup. Let me know what you think of my post-commentary and how it can be improved, because I know I'm stuttering quite a lot, and I'm basically watching the video back and thinking what to say, really. I'm sorry if I was a bit out of time there. Sony Vegas was lagging a bit, so I had to compress the video file because it kept messing up and stuff. So yeah, basically BX